Hey Jonathan, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
I drive a 2018 Ford Mustang GT, and my car payment's $597 a month.
Hey Steven, what do you drive
2022 Ram 1500,
and what's your car payment?
1027.
Hey David, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
I drive with a 2017 Acura MDX, and my car payment is, I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing that, but it's $564.
Hey Juan, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
I drive a 2015 Subaru Forester, and my payment is $390 a month.
Hey Giovanni, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
2007 Ford Mustang, and it's paid off.
Hey Norris, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
Dodge Ram 1500 and a Mercedes.
What are the payments?
On both cars,
Yeah.
nothing.
Hey Jennifer, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
A 2022 Mazda CX-5, and it's $635.
Hey Ryan, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
I drive a 2023 Mazda CX-30 and I pay $527 a month.
Hey Ariel, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
I drive a 2020 Toyota 86 and I don't have a car.
Stupid. Or is it slow? Maybe it's useless.
Giving 20% of your income to your vehicle, it's just something about the numbers that don't sit right with me. And I know y'all like, well, John, stop looking at Lamborghinis. No, bro. A $50,000 car is going to run you $1,000 a month.
What he's saying is 100% facts. John, if you see this, get a used Tesla. Don't you get a brand new one. I saw you said you wanted to get a Tesla after you drove it. Get you something used. And 100% car loans are a curse on most of y'all's budget. I'm very open to many ideas, but I have like a top 5 where I'm not budging on. And car loans is one of them. That majority of them you did not need or is too expensive. Like if you have a $300 car payment, I'm not really talking to you. I still say I'd rather have that shit in budget. But cool. And you can afford it. You making the payments. You got a big dog. But 5, 6, 7, 8, 962 is probably the record. We're talking about payment alone. We're not talking gas, insurance, maintenance. And most of y'all got kids. you doing that and you got daycare to pay for? It's $1,200 a month? Nah, B, I ain't. You can't justify that shit to me. Like, you could have gotten a lower payment, something older, that's more reliable. Because that's what their usual argument is. Like, I don't want to get something older and reliable. These new cars are becoming less reliable than the old ones. Okay? And even if you had to fix something on the older whip, it's still going to be cheaper than you buying a new one. But you know, people like to do what they want. Agency. They going to keep paying C. Wimberly their money.
What's your car payment?
$744.
Hey Chuck, what's your car payment?
$726.
What's your car payment?
$600 a month.
How much is your car payment?
Like $1,000.
Jose, what's your car payment?
Like $935.
What's your car payment?
I actually don't have a car payment right now.
How much is your car payment?
$700.
How much is your car payment? Got it for free from my mom. How much is your car payment?
$700.
How much is your car payment?
$400.
How much is your car payment?
$415.
What's your car payment?
Well, I got an electric Blazer for $469 a month.
How much is your car payment?
$1,080.
How much is your car payment?
Contrary to popular belief, I do have a car payment, and it's $593 a month.
How much is your car payment?
Straight cash, homie.
Is a $1,200 car payment really necessary? In 2025, people are telling you car payments is what's keeping people poor. And in a way, it kind of is. For some people. I would argue that keeping up with the Joneses is what's keeping people poor. See, the HVAC guy or the electrician buying a cargo van for 36 months paying $1,200 a month knows he's going to make more than he's spending. It's the guy that wants an F-250 diesel to pull his lawnmower that's car broke. The couple with one kid who all of a sudden needs a third row SUV. Those are the ones that are car broke or just being bad with their money.
Grace, what's the highest payment you've ever seen?
$1,784.
Demetrius, what's the highest payment you've ever seen?
Oh, $2,100.
Sheesh. Roy, what's the highest car payment you've ever seen?
It was $1,958.
Jesus. Leslie, what's the highest payment you've seen?
$1,400.
Hey guys, what's the highest payment y'all have ever seen?
$2,435.
Arch?
3,200.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Bailey,
Yes.
what's the highest car payment you've seen?
I wouldn't have a clue because I'm the marketing manager.
Patrick,
Sir,
what's the highest payment you've seen?
highest payment I've seen, probably like $1,800, $1,900.
Bro, what's the highest car payment you've ever seen?
$2,500, and you can be next.
I just watched a video of this lady talking about how this man said he turned in his car voluntarily because he could not keep up with his $1,100 car note. He was just over the payments. He couldn't do it. It was just getting to be too much. And I just got a question. Isn't voluntary repossession just as bad as you missing a couple of payments and they coming and picking it up themselves? I think that's why financing anything is just that dangerous. And the lady in the video was basically saying, like, why are we continuing to go and get things that we, one, cannot afford, and that we, two, a lot of times don't need? I wouldn't say all the time, because I do feel like it gets to a point to where it is very hard to maneuver without them. I did not say it's impossible to move without them, but it is very, if you have ever been without a car, or if you have ever had a car and then didn't have a car, baby, I'm talking about, I done seen times where my cash car put me down and it had to sit in a shop, or it had to be worked on, and I had to Uber or get dropped off to and from work over the course of 3-4 days. And let me tell you something, the most difficult days of my life.
I want to give you guys a realistic example of what payments look like on a $75,000 car. So in this case, we're going to use this M8 competition that I have in stock. This car is damn near exactly $75,000. Crazy thing is, I have an S-Class that's right next to it. This car is probably in the same range too. You guys peep the 5.0 over there. Now keep in mind, when you borrow $50,000, that means your payment's going to be in the ballpark of $1,000. Now this car is $75,000. Let's see what the payment looks like. So we have everything plugged in, $75,000 car financing for 72 months, 6.5% rate, paid off early if you want, no money out of pocket. Your total payment amounts to $1,377 a month, and this is with no money down. And even at a 6.5% rate, if you were to keep this car for the entire loan, you'd be paying $17,000 in interest. If you were to put $20,000 down on this car, your payment would still be over $1,000 a month. So when you see these nice cars on the road, just know that whoever owns that car is probably making a crazy payment, or they paid cash for it. And these terms are based off of financing over 72 months. Some people finance for 48 or 60 months, so the payment's even higher.
I want to show you guys what payments look like on a $50,000 car. This right here is a 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLC. And this GLC is going to be about like $51,000, $52,000. It's fully loaded too. I love the obsidian black paint on it. Got the 5-spoke AMG wheels and the AMG red Napa leather interior. This thing is sweet. You see I got the 750 right here. We got a 540 over there in the corner. It's the source, baby. We got the foreigns. But for every $10,000 you finance, your monthly payment is going to be about $200 a month. And that's if you have qualifying good credit and not getting a 25% interest rate. So if you get a $50,000 car, and that's if you get it at $50,000 out the door, you can expect your payment to be $1,000 a month. Now, some would say, Sean, you crazy as hell. I'll never pay $1,000 for a car. That's my rent. So I mean, broke. I'm playing. That's just the reality. That's how the math works out, okay? So if you're looking at a $50,000 vehicle, be prepared to come out of pocket monthly $1,000 for it. Sean sells cars. I'm here to put you up on game. If you like content like this, all you need to do is like and follow.
It's okay, I'm okay. Had them in the first place. It's okay, I'm okay.
I just had a lady come in the dealership. She wanted to trade her fairly new Range Rover Sport autobiography. And I asked her why she wanted to trade it, because it was so new. And she was like, I need to lower my payments. And I asked her, how long have you had it? And she said, I've had it for about a year and a half. I said, okay. And what kind of car are you hoping to get into? She said, I want to look at a GLE 53 coupe. I said, you're not going to lower your payments on a GLE 53 coupe. Oh, how much are they? Oh, new, they start at around $100. And she was like, oh, well, I'm looking for a pre-owned one. I said, okay. I said, a pre-owned Mercedes GLE coupe is in more demand than a new one. And the least expensive one, current body style, 21 or newer, is gonna be around the low 60s. How much are you trying to lower your payment? I need to get my payments around 800. Well, you barking up the wrong tree, sister. You need to be looking at a C-Class. And, you know, she looked kind of devastated, like, clutching her pearls. Like, you know, this is the deal. You built your life on the most money a month you made as opposed to the least amount. Now, that straight commission real estate job, the bottom done fell out of it. But your bills didn't go down when your finances went down, right? So you're going to have to swallow your pride. Or, you know, if your image means that much to you, then suck it up and pay the $1,800 a month you're paying now. But trying to uphold the image while having sleepless nights because you can't pay your bill, that don't make no sense. Baby, I'd be driving whatever could get me out of it and get my payments lowered, is what I would be doing. The problem is people think cars make them. You make the cars, people.
My car note alone is $658 a month. Do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. Let me tell you why. Hey. Okay. That alone is enough for me. And plus, when people get in my...
Her car note for her Toyota Camry is $658 a month. The average car payment in the United States is $735, if I'm not mistaken. And there was plenty of women in the comments talking about, oh, I would never pay $658 for a Toyota. Those same women that said I was hating on that's another story. But anyway, she made a whole bunch of valid points. She got her red seat. She got her panoramic sunroof. She's a single woman in a city by herself. Toyota's going to give you not a lot of problems, if any at all. And it's going to last forever. So yeah, she paying $638 when average car payments are $735. And she got the car that she wanted. But it was a lot of women in the comments. I'm not paying for a Toyota? Y'all do understand that a car payment is how much the car costs, the interest, such and such, is how much money you put down. It don't matter what it is. If you go get a Lexus or whatever, and the car is $50,000, and you put down $2,000, your car payment is about to be $900. Okay? Do y'all not understand how some of that shit work? What you do by tomorrow? Stop hating on this woman.
I want to talk about the normalization of these insane car prices that we are seeing in the modern era. And every time I talk about finances, or I do sort of a breakdown to help people understand just like why they're feeling so stressed and strapped, there's always somebody that's like, well, why do you even have a car payment? Why don't you go buy an $800 car? They don't really exist anymore. And if you found one, congratulations, but that's not a real thing. Or why don't you just save up $10,000 and just buy a car? How are you supposed to get back and forth to work, considering all of the variables that would make that difficult while you're saving to go buy a car outright? These videos that people are posting, and I'm going to go ahead and start one.
How much is your car payment?
1,400.
How much is your car payment?
403.
What's your car payment?
1,100.
How much is your car payment? 1,400. What's your car payment?
And here's another one.
I can't relate, cause I'm a singer. I give a fuck, cause I'm a singer.
These videos that are normalizing these insane car prices and then car payments. People, when your car is paid off, drive it until it burns into the ground, right? People want to feel nice. They want to have nice things, and they already feel so pressed and they feel so destroyed in this economy that I understand the desire to want to go have something nice. But spending what is clearly a third of your paycheck on a car note is not the way to do it. And these videos are trying to normalize these insane car prices. Now, I want you to look at this sheet, okay? This sort of demonstrates why car payments, even for like an entry-level car, like why car payments are already so insane. The average price of an out-the-door car in this country is almost $50,000, right? After all of the dealer shenanigans that go on, the out-the-door price on a car is pushing 50 grand. Entry-level cars are $30,000. And these dealerships are trying to normalize you coming in there and going like, hey, don't get the one that's already hard to afford. Get the one that makes you feel like a superstar. And these videos always have somebody in it that like has their car outright, or they have somebody that has like a legacy car note from 7 or 8 years ago that's paying $300 or $400 in it. But these people that have $450, $500, $600 car notes, those are entry-level car loans in today's economy. These people that are trying to normalize these $1,000 and $1,500 car payments to make you feel better about getting a car that's that expensive, please stop letting these dealerships normalize this stuff. And if you can go get a used car, if you can make other arrangements, but more importantly, if you can just, once your car is paid off, don't fall into the trap of like, well, now what if it breaks down? Yeah, if it does, and you got to pay $600 for repair, that's better than paying $600 to $1,000 a month for a car loan that you already can't afford. Imagine being able to put away that $600 every single month instead. Please stop letting these dealerships normalize you coming in there and walking out with $1,000 car payment in this economy.